Hi everyone, this is Awesome with Sun Fun Kits, and we wanted to give you guys an update on some of the app development. I know many people are wondering where the iOS app is, and we're working with Apple to get it published. We're actually having a little bit of difficulty getting some of the updates to even our Google version up, so we're just waiting for the go ahead. So you may be wondering, well, what's the big deal? Why can't these apps go live? The main issue is the fact that we use BLE, which is called Bluetooth Low Energy. It's a protocol we use to communicate with the BMS device. Unfortunately, some app developers were able to use that location of the Bluetooth to sort of figure out what the location of the device is, and then use that towards advertising and stuff like that. Obviously, we don't use any advertising. Our app simply is meant to be a utility. But because of those potential privacy concerns, Google Play Store and also Apple sort of threw the gauntlet down and made everyone using BLE, requiring them to jump through hoops of fire to basically get their app published. So you'll notice when you download our app, you see this permission screen. Well, that's getting even worse. There's now going to be even a bigger screen and a bigger thing you have to hit OK, and you need to do that before you're allowed to, proceed forward. So that's one of the things we're figuring out with them and what they want us to do. And once you are connected, for example, once you're connected, you then also have to let them know when the app is closed. But enough of that. Some of the tools we're working on is we're going to be adding eventually. You already know about the discharging and charging, where you can decide if your battery's going to output power or if it's going to be, or if you can charge it. Some of the other tools we're beginning adding, we're going to be able to adjust the ambient temperature. A few of our customers said, the ambient temperature is almost off 10 degrees. So this one, you can calibrate the temperature. You can set anywhere from as low as 33 degrees up to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. If you're in conditions outside those zones, probably don't want to calibrate it. So just keep in mind, this is just for assistance to, set it up. Then we're going to be adding features like maximum state of charge. So you can set the charge to like 60, 70, 80, 90, 100%. So if you only want to charge your battery up to 80%, you'll be able to go here, select the 80 and set it. Some other options that that you can't currently see are going to be, lowest SOC. So if you only want to drain your battery down to about 70% and stop it from going any further, you can do that. Some customers have said they want to have sort of a 80-20 setup where they only charge the battery up to 80% and they only drain it down to 20%. So you'll be able to configure that. Lastly, we're going to allow you to set the maximum amp discharge and maximum charge. So there'll be new options coming in here where you can go in and say maximum charge. If you want to set it to, as up to the highest upper limit of the BMS to 150 amps, you'll be able to adjust it to 150 amps. And same thing for maximum, charge. If you want to charge your battery at 80 amps, we don't really recommend that, but you will be able to set those up. So as soon as this update is released or Google authorizes it, you'll see it on the App Store as an update. And as soon as Apple approves our app, you will see it on the iOS store. I think they said that they want to send a person down here and actually inspect our hardware and actually see it in action before they approve it. So because of COVID, which I know we're on the tail end of it, but because of COVID, it's just taking longer. So as soon as somebody from Apple is able to, verify how our device works, what our app works, we'll finally have that app listed on the Apple iOS store. So thank you for, hanging with us. We'll update you as soon as we hear. But in the meantime, we just want to give you guys an update on where things stand. Thanks.